Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of the Tower of Time. In the last episode we got a new person on our party who they're following us around, but they're not going to be taking part in any of the combats. So this is going to be a bit weird. Frostling Barbarian. We have unlocked a new set of challenges, Primal Beasts. And we're in the middle of making our way through the service floor. I say middle, it's about the middle. But we've got one of the two main quests done, which was to help the Water Servant and Stone Servant make friends again. So we're now through a magical barrier that was designed to keep the Primals at bay. And those Primals, we've killed one of them. There's two more elites that we need to kill in order to get crystals, in order to close their portal. I think we'll do like a right wall hug around this area and see where things go. There is more secret areas for us to find. That's a nice looking staff. Oh, please tell me that city notification is going to fade. Yes, good, it is. Small chest, it's got some trousers in. This gate is locked and there's no visible way of moving it. So that's going to be a lever somewhere to get us through, I expect. Oh, we've got a greater scroll. And what looks to be a dead body. And another enchant scroll, but this one's kind of like up and round and over. Well, we'll start with this one. -2 speed, but plus 30 health. That is quite the slowdown. We could give it to our already relatively quick guy that we're not going to touch. He's already got a lot of health though. Sure. Boron, you get the goods. And we laugh at how slow you are now. There's that lever that we were looking for. And we've got Elemental Shatter. Reduces elemental resistance by 12%. Oh, that is not what I thought it was. Okay. If the teleport's been activated, let's go and see if we can find out anything more about it. That was like back this way? Oh. Probably shouldn't have clicked on it. This is some kind of vault, and we are quite far away. Some kind of scrapyard. Well, there's another travel disc there, which takes us back. Okay. We have a way in, we have a way out. Oh, this place is like a toy maker's puzzle box. Got some machine parts. The party came across various pieces of machinery. It looks as if they're all parts of the same device, so they decided to take them. I mean, it looks like there's stuff on the map around here, but it could all be like up above us. Or even down below us. Can't quite see because of the positioning of the camera. Either way, that is not going to open up for us. So back we go with machinery parts in tow. Let's have a look at our quest log, see what we can find. So Ancient Technology 3. Now, yeah, the machine parts probably part of that same thing, so we might be able to do something with it now that we've got that. Let's see if we can install them. No, nothing to be done there. At least not right this second. Well, we do have more that we can explore in this area. Oh, that is a very fanciful, dangerous... Oh my god, that's sideways. Those items on the wall or floor do not appear to be in any discomfort to be located there. If your champions tried to jump there, would their shoes stick to the surface of the wall? Would they plummet into the darkness below? Perhaps they'll try later. It's a good question. Like, you would try it somewhere like this, surely. It does make me think that there's plenty of problems to come. We've been ambushed. Powerful guardians have managed to trap the two of your champions in metal cages. Decide whom to free first. You have enough time to free all of them. Magic emanations from nearby areas regenerate the life of the enemies. Alright, that's fine. We don't get to change the party, but we don't really need to. Maeve and Kane. We're going to free Maeve first.
For honor and glory.
And we're going to help by getting our friends out and buffing up as much as we can.
Yes, moving.
Getting a fireball on it as well. Actually, it has armor. So maybe it would have been better for us to shred the armor.
Moving out.
Right, Maeve. Let's get them blind.
Unleash hell.
Yes, sire.
And we'll try and get everyone to free Kane as well now.
All right.
Right. Everyone free?
Of course. I never miss.
I think we are pretty solid.
Yes. On my way. Moving into position.
A little bit of slowing, it's not too bad. Let's get some extra armor on everyone.
All right.
Charge in and get our thorns going as well.
Unleash hell.
Try and focus some of this damage down.
My lord, for honor and glory.
Oh, you've still got people up here. I thought we'd got rid of all of them.
Advancing.
Well, we're so close to it all being finished.
Right
There's
between
really
the
not
eyes.
much left in it. A couple more attacks over there. Just on this last one.
At your service.
And there we go. All done. More gloves of the saint. Decent skill power increase.
Acknowledged.
But I think we probably won't look at equipment upgrades until we have a significant jump to make, because we're not struggling with things at the moment. Right, this sleeping ogre. Inside the tent there's a sleeping ogre snoring quietly. Apparently it hasn't noticed that its companions are long gone from the area. I feel like we should probably try and wake it up, but maybe not the smartest choice. There is, it's more than just long gone from the area. Some of them are in real trouble. +2 armor penetration. Definitely one for our ranged character. Maeve, enjoy. And the ancient chest, reinforcing war cap. 5% health is not bad. It's not amazing though. Alright, where are we at the moment? We're up at this part. It looks like we've got a blueprint coming up. And there is a lever which is going to be to get us through somewhere. All's made of metal. What do you make of this, Chief? Long ago, the ancients used metal in their construction. Renowned for its sturdiness and ability to carry a great load, they built high towers with deceptively small supports. Alas, we've lost most of this engineering principles today. If this tower holds the secrets I think it does, I hope to reclaim this knowledge and once again make Atara's landscape reach towards the heavens. Leave it to dwarves to replace the beauty of the natural world with metal and stone. I prefer the land as it once was, green and lush from one end to the other. Ha! Only an elf wouldn't appreciate the labour and craftsmanship of metal and stone. If he had his way, we'd all be living in a tree. Each their own preference. In any case, there's no point in bickering about dreams and aspirations. So that arcane transmuter. We'll grab the gold first of all. We're at 550, so we could afford to do a level up. Let's see what this does. Ooh. Combine lesser crafting crystals into more powerful ones. It's fine enough for us to do. Seeing as we have so many greens, let's kind of even them out. There we go, that seems pretty good in terms of balance. Right, back to the city. And in the barracks, we're going to train up Rackham. We can't afford to train up Rackham. We're going to train up Eric because we can. That brings him to level 6. Now, with the 3 points, we could give him a bit of extra life. He's not really needed it thus far, but his health is very low. Let's yeah, let's do 2 life and 1 mastery, just so he's at the 20 mastery. It's 18 base actually. If I go 2 in that, it doesn't give us any obvious benefit elsewhere. Whereas we know with the might, you end up with more armor penetration or magic penetration. So that's fine. We'll approve that. And then over in the skill tree, we can start putting more points into things like Waterlord. A significant boost to the damage, or reduce the cooldown. Reducing the cooldown would take it to 40 seconds, which means we could for a moment have 3 out. Also gives it a splash radius for its attack, and I do like AoE. But that is a big amount of damage. And the extra slow is nice as well. On the summon end, we can make him cost more mana but have even more armor and health and stuff. That's definitely useful. And we've got no upgrade points available, but I would love to get the duration of this up a little. It's funny, the duration's 15 seconds. That doesn't scale with skill power. Seems like a bit of an oversight. I wish there was points that we could refund from elsewhere so we can get more on this penetration. It's fine. It's good enough for now, at least. Back into the tower we go. Just over 50% through the service floor. This feels a little ominous. We're not going to touch the lever just yet. What's this blueprint? Hey, we can upgrade the blacksmith now to craft more powerful items. That is very interesting. That's probably going to cost us a little bit. Though none of your party truly knows what they're doing, they finish installing the spare parts in the machine. A moment later, a red light on the construct's head flashes. Rackham looks at the rest of his companions in anticipation. Should they press the big red button? I've got a bad feeling about this, boys. Might be rusty and old, but who knows what it can do. I agree, Maeve. Why tempt fate? I see no need to put us at a potential tactical disadvantage. Ah, come on, lads. Such a fine machine wouldn't turn on us. Not when we just repaired it. Besides, there's 4 of us and only 1 him. An argument can also be made for the insights we would gain into how such constructs operate, should we encounter more such machines later. In this regard, though, I'm shocked to hear myself say it aloud. I must agree with the dwarf. Ah, knew you'd come round, laddie. Your party is divided as to the best course of action. For many minutes the debate rages. We quickly grow impatient, especially as their arguments begin to go in circles. We're going to inspire them to activate it. So Kane and Maeve don't like it. Eric and Rackham do. That's fine. You agree with Rackham's assessment. Activating an ancient machine with unknown capabilities could initiate a conflict, but even if the construct turns hostile, you trust your champions are more than capable of dealing with it. You delicately focus your will on the minds of Maeve and Kane. Within the span of a single breath, they agree to activate the construct. Rackham presses the big red button and waits with a grin of anticipation on his face. The machine slowly rumbles to life and stands. It tilts its head from left to right as if trying to get its bearings. After a pause, it jerks its attention towards your party. Its eyes shift from yellow to red, and with lightning speed, it lunges to attack. Ah! The RC-12. It's quite fire resistant. Poison gas stun wave, ultimate defense. It's got a decent amount of armor.
Ready to serve, my
So
lord.
this was a mistake. It's fine though. Do everything we can.
Yes, my lord.
Maninata.
Get the ent out. Get the ranged attacker out.
Unleash hell.
Get this thing as beaten up as
Onwards
it
to the
can
fray.
be.
My blade is yours to command.
Manimarte.
We can put some healing out here now as
My
well.
lord.
And we'll keep him as sundered as possible. New boss stage, but his health is going down. It really is. Ooh, he summoned the thing. We should still be fine for taking him out, though. Let's just go trace some arrows over him just to help out. Down he goes. Vampiric Darkwood Wand of Fire. Reinforced gold boots of gust. It gives movement speed. No good deed goes unpunished. I thought the ancient times were prosperous and glorious. If that's so, why in the blazes is everything here intent on killing us? It wasn't such a hard fight. No, alone it was not. But if the tower decides to throw 10 of them at us at the same time, now do you see my concern? What was that thing anyway? It was a work of art. True shame we had to destroy it. Yeah, perhaps next time you'll listen to that woman's intuition, Chief. Well, we've got a blunt sword out of it. 45% stun chance. That's pretty solid. Let's have a look at Rackham. So, right now you're doing the armor shattering, which is useful. 12% enemy armor gone. This does do a lot more damage though, and it's got 45% stun chance. Six armor penetration. We lose the magic penetration. It's got decent cleave on it. I think we keep it. Yeah, I think we keep it. We don't really have any one-handed thing that can go in the... can we do 2 shields? No, we can't do 2 shields. Oh, forgot about the siege hammer. No, we'll leave it alone. Right, let's dismantle stuff we know we're not going to use. So we're not going to use the trousers. This gold amulet of regeneration can just go. That old steel plate can go. Helmet can go. Spectral Sword of Sparks can go. I think the granite shield can probably go just because we've got that. We've got a bigger one on us. The siege hammer does a lot of damage, but it attacks very slowly. We'll hold on to it just in case. Those drop our movement speed, so they're going to go. These don't drop our movement speed. So let's have a look at them. And neither of these ones do. Yeah, those ones can go. They have more armor, but it's the big problem, that drop in movement speed. It really is. So if we were to put this on, we would lose quite a lot of health regen. Quite a lot. I don't think it's worth us changing over to it just yet. Maybe if we get one with a bit of health regen on. Okay, on to Maeve. Yeah, Chaotic Bow can go. Those trousers. It's a little bit better for armor, but we lose the health regen and mana increase. So that goes. And likewise, I think I prefer our regen on our current thing. Although this new one does have movement speed and attack speed. So let's not be hasty. Let's check it out. Movement speed goes up loads. Health regen doesn't go down much. And DPS goes up significantly. Alright, we'll keep it. New boots. little bit worse on the arm, a little bit better on resistances, a little bit better on movement speed, attack speed. We lose the resistance aura though, so this can go for now. And then on to Eric. Oh, so many choices. Gone. Gone. We'll get rid of the two-handed staff. I don't think we're going to switch back to this one. Our current helmet is giving us decent mana, so that goes. Our current gloves are giving us cooldown change, which I do very much like. So it's going to be one of these about massive skill power increase. And mana per hit. Right. So this is giving us 2 mastery. And it's doing elemental shatter. And giving us skill power increase. This is just doing mana steal. So let's put that in there. It increases our DPS slightly. Go. It's a lot of resistances, but we're already doing okay on resistances. And that's mostly lifesteal. Okay, I think we're done thinning our stuff down. Not bad. We've got nothing else that we can really explore over this side. Let's push the lever. And head back. Now that was over here. So back to the city. Ooh. Ah, it's a mimic! Bloody hell, it's got 14,000 health. Okay. I guess we're fighting a mimic.
Guide your path. Acknowledged.
Right.
Your wish is my command. Yes? Yes, my lord.
Mani Marte.
Right, let's get
Advancing.
everything out.
Right between the eyes.
We want it blinded. We want everything going off on this thing.
At your service.
Can we stun it? Stop it doing its ability, whatever that was going to be.
Yes, moving.
Yes.
Let's get some arrow rain going on it as well.
Mani Marte.
Right between the eyes.
How may I help you?
New boss stage, everyone buff up a bit.
Mani.
Shoot them.
Ooh, that's not good. Everyone's a bit disoriented.
Yes?
We're almost in a position to be able to do some healing. But Kane is down. Damn it, misjudged that. Alright.
Orders?
All on you then. We can blind this.
Right between the eyes.
My lord?
Mani Marte.
Wow. Maeve went down. She must have been eaten.
Yes, my lord.
Mani Marte.
Let's get another Ent in to block. I think we're going to manage it. But when this thing really gets going, it does a lot of damage.
My lord?
There it goes. That's the toughest fight that we've faced so far, and Kain dying, yeah, I should have moved him out of the area. I should have been paying a little bit more attention, but Maeve dying was a real surprise. That was a lot of damage put out very quickly. Wow. No one likes a chest that's hungry to eat them. Looks like we've got a lesser scroll. We've got another teleport just up here. So we'll grab the teleport. Just have a little look down on the docks for what this is. +2 attribute points. I think that's going to have to be Kain. Kain, you're going to need more health. We can give you 1 might just so you've got that extra armor penetration though. Good. And in the skill tree, I'm pretty certain that none of your skills can be buffed any further right at this moment. Such a strange place. Ooh. Cursed Ring. -40 health, but 3 health regen. -1 mana regen. But 8 armor penetration and 8 magic penetration. Sounds like something for that new barbarian. Blue spheres fly around the large cavern. They seem to be trying to reach the green sludge below. Interesting. Oh wait, are we supposed to... Oh, this feels horrible. Actually, you know what? It looks like there's something this way. So let's look first before we leap. Corrupted zone, that's what's marked below us. So we can't actually go down into that. We'll probably be able to get to it from down below. Let's head back to the town, and we'll see how much this upgrade blacksmith. Oh, we don't have to pay. Right. Well, if we don't have to pay, and it's just better materials, then that's kind of cool. Let's make Kain a new sword. No, we were going to make him an axe, weren't we? An earth axe. Yep, and it is a rank 2 axe. Cool. This was exactly what we were hoping for. It means we can go through and potentially upgrade the rest of the equipment that we've got on our heroes, bring them all in line with what we've got. Don't forget, we do also have the item forge where we can put stuff in and upgrade it further. So we can boost specifically like the armor of the shield if we're going for maximum armor, so that the thorns damage really gets all of its benefits. All elemental resistance is quite the potential as well. There's only one upgrade that can be done on this shield, though. 3 that could be done on the amulet, though. That's kind of interesting. We could put movement speed on the amulet. It's a shame we can't put extra resistance on it. Yeah, and each upgrade slot takes a little bit more. I think we're going to have to take the time to look at the upgrades, because that is really quite significant. But I'm afraid that is probably going to have to be next time. Let's for right now, let's give you that cursed ring. 3 health regen, 8 armor penetration. It's a stonking chonk. That's what it is. We may as well give you that as well. Give you the massive whirlwind. The drop in movement speed is just insane on some of those items. So that's all we'll do. Okay, well, knowing that that the blacksmith didn't actually cost any money, let's take us back to the service floor. We can do the forging from within here. We can at least have a little look over this side. Is that another one of Sleeth's archives? Cutscene.
Less than 1 year after the coming of the Power Nodes, lords of the 5 races gathered to discuss the chaos that had ensued. It was decided that the use of magic had to be prohibited, contained, and researched. 4 edicts were passed. The first edict proclaimed that all mana nodes were to be collected and stored in mana crystals for authorized use only. Under the second edict, all those who passed aptitude tests were to abandon their families and to travel to a designated place of study and learning to become magi. The third edict stated that all other people were forbidden to absorb and use mana under penalty of death. Finally, the fourth edict, the most important of all, decreed that research into the origins of the power would take the utmost priority. A great tower was constructed where all magi gathered and trained. It was a place independent of all races and their rulers, governed by the first magi, each the most skilled of their generation. They were wise in their administration of the power, as they knew the threats of its overuse. Crystal golems had been constructed and traveled the land, seeking out the new nodes that continued to appear. A vast quantity of mana was thus brought to the tower, where it was stored in great crystal chambers. The use of magic was restricted to the direst need and had to be sanctioned by the first magi. Within the tower, intensive efforts to discover the origins of the power nodes continued. Balance returned to the land for some time.
These things never last, though, do they?
And then came Proteus, the greatest magi that ever lived. Famed for his wisdom, his control over magic was unmatched. He devoted his entire life to the research, experimenting in ways never before tried. One day, he achieved a breakthrough. He managed to tap into the power at the deepest level, integrating it fully into his life force. His spirit connected to the essence of the magic, and he understood. He learned that the nodes had come from beings called the Organte. They dwelled in another place and perhaps in another time, in a universe incomprehensibly alien to our own. In that brief moment, when his spirit traveled to that place, he glimpsed into the history of the Organte and understood their plan.
They
And the
seeded the
truth
world?
of it terrified him beyond all imagination.
When the vision abruptly ends, Maeve goes weak in the knees. Kane rushes to her side, allowing her to fall against him. As she slowly gains her wits about her, she looks around, inspecting the walls and ceiling. So this place must be the Tower of the Magi. That would be my guess as well. They built this structure as a centre to study to figure out what the magic was and why it made the population sick. And it appears that they found out. At least this Proteus found out. The sound of these Organthe makes the hair on my face itch. It's a bad omen for sure. Creatures from another universe and perhaps a different time. How intriguing. Intriguing? Are you daft, elf? Did you not hear the word vision said? This Proteus learned the Organthe and their plans and it's scared him paler than a ghost. This can only mean one thing. Our ancient world prosperous beyond dreams, magic outlawed under penalty of death, and creatures from another world influencing our own? When I say it out loud, I can hardly believe it. Believe it, lassie. I live by my instincts, and my instincts tell me these visions are true. There's plenty more to come. Well, with that, that's probably going to be a good point to finish off this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you are continuing to enjoy this. As always, if you are, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of the Tower of Time. See you soon.